because Floyd Mayweather's arrested.
It's over. This is not going to end well. This will not end well.
Couldn't help himself. He had to crawl under his rock, out of his rock, and make some noise.
Man, cold bones. Yeah, that too. Cold. Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. You owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell him get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. Broken. All his scam.
Several fighters have reacted to the rumors about Floyd Mayweather's supposed arrest by saying he might be having a hard time adjusting to life away from the spotlight. Some believe he struggles with no longer being the center of attention and feel that his recent behavior looks like an attempt to stay in the public eye. Oscar de la Hoya has also suggested that Floyd could be seeking attention or fast money, pointing out how often he shows up in headlines or makes strong public remarks. Many people in the boxing community think his actions show how difficult it can be to leave fame behind after spending so many years at the top. Meanwhile, Floyd has also been linked to claims of a $42 million scam connected to a questionable investment scheme, with reports saying he promoted suspicious companies to fans and potential investors. These allegations have raised doubts about his financial stability and increased speculation that he may be taking risky chances to remain relevant and keep up his expensive lifestyle.
With Floyd, Canelo, Instagram, what's up with all that stuff?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, you know, he tried to steal somewhat of Canelo's thunder. He couldn't help himself. He had to crawl under his rock, out of his rock, and make some noise. But look, he's retired. I mean, either he's hurting for attention or he's hurting for money. And you know, we strongly feel that, look, Canelo's the man right now. He's the highest paid athlete in the world, and then we move on and we go forward and we continue with our business.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has publicly raised questions about loyalty in boxing, saying he feels let down by some fighters he once supported and helped bring into the spotlight. He explained that it is frustrating to see certain athletes criticize him now, even though he believes he played a part in helping them build their careers and gain attention in the sport. He especially pointed to Oscar de la Hoya, claiming that de la Hoya showed little loyalty and turned against him after benefiting from his guidance, support, and influence within the boxing world.
But it's so crazy. When we talk about loyalty in the sport of boxing, when we talk about loyalty, when you look at Canelo, there's Steven Espinoza and the Showtime team let this, and myself, we helped build this guy up. He was fighting on my undercard. He was the co-main. We helped build this guy up. And you know what Oscar de la Hoya do? You know what Mr. Loyal Oscar de la Hoya do? I'm sorry, Miss Disloyal Oscar de la Hoya do? He take him right over to HBO and cut a deal with HBO. And when he cut the deal, he got money, but I bet Canelo didn't see none. But these are the things that people don't know about in a sport of boxing.
Oscar de la Hoya admitted that his fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr. was a major turning point in Floyd's career, saying it helped turn him into Money Mayweather. He explained that before their showdown, Floyd was making solid but much smaller paydays, yet that blockbuster event pushed him into worldwide fame and massive earnings. According to Oscar, the fight elevated Floyd into the mainstream, made him a household name, and firmly established his image as a symbol of success and wealth.
Before Mayweather fought me, he was making $2-3 million on my undercards. After beating me, Mayweather becomes Money Mayweather, and he becomes this global superstar. I think we sold 2-point-something million homes. I believe he made something like 8 million all said and done.
And what did you make all said and done in that fight?
I had to be closer to 80.
You made 80 million, he made 8 million. So the negotiation was 90-10?
Sometimes fighters don't understand negotiating the right way.
Beyond the ring, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has faced legal issues similar to those involving Lil Uzi Vert, as both have dealt with lawsuits tied to claims of mistreatment. Floyd's vast fortune has often given the impression that he moves without fear of consequences, relying on his money to handle problems as they arise. Critics say this mindset has led to risky decisions over time, and that approach has repeatedly brought legal trouble his way.
Y'all, it's your boy Johnny Fastlane here with allhiphop.com. So the situation is crazy, man, because Lil Uzi Vert and Floyd Mayweather are being sued for an assault that happened last June in New York, right? The whole situation is that the person that's suing them says that he saw Floyd Mayweather's truck and he went across the street while he was filming to get some footage of it. And basically the whole money team, Floyd Mayweather's team and Lil Uzi Vert came out of the truck and beat the crap out of him, right? It's crazy as hell because Lil Uzi Vert responded and he said that he don't even know Floyd Mayweather, he was not there, and you guys got the wrong person, right? I've never seen Mayweather and Lil Uzi Vert in the same place together at all, ever, and I'm guessing that is probably somebody from Mayweather's team that kind of looks like Uzi, right? Either way, man, Uzi is wrapped up in this lawsuit. We'll see if they take his name off of it once they figure out what's going on, but yeah, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. and golf icon Tiger Woods were reportedly caught up in a lawsuit that included investing. The situation grew worse when reports surfaced about claims that jewelry had been taken from a store, which sparked even more public criticism about Floyd Mayweather Jr. and the way he handles money and business matters. The incident added fuel to the ongoing debate about his financial decisions and professional conduct. For many people watching from the outside, it became another negative moment for his reputation, leading them to question how someone famous for showing off great wealth manages responsibility and honesty when no cameras are around.
So have you heard about the $4 million RICO lawsuit that Floyd Mayweather and Tiger is being hit with? Wow. So apparently it's over some stolen jewelry and, or at least allegedly. And the entire story is pretty crazy. And the fact that they're calling it RICO was pretty wild as well. Because apparently there was some type of, at least what is being alleged, some type of scheme set up and ran by these celebrities in order to get away with taking free jewelry off of jewelers. So yeah, seems like...
Throughout his career, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has carefully protected his famous Money Mayweather persona, always presenting himself as the face of luxury and success. He consistently showed the world images of private jets, luxury cars, and extravagant spending, making sure his lifestyle looked bigger than life, regardless of where the money came from. Many people believe that his deep concern about how the public sees him may have pushed him to make risky or questionable financial decisions, all in an effort to keep up the image of endless wealth and constant success.
Blue, I'm supposed to see a child. Yeah, so we got choices. Red, as you guys can see. Come on, follow me. Come on, let's go around. We got the choices. The original McLaren, as you guys can see. We got the Aventador. We got the Dawn. We got the Bentley. Another Rose. Another Rose. Spirit of Ecstasy. Come on up. We got toys. So the family, another Lambo. And keys somewhere for this. I see some keys right here. I got some keys right here. So, Spirit of Ecstasy, up again. Up again. You see the seats.
Deji Olatunji publicly criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr., claiming that much of the wealth Floyd shows to the public may be more about appearance than reality. Deji said the large piles of cash and flashy luxury lifestyle can give a misleading impression, suggesting that what happens behind the scenes might not fully match the image being presented. He also added that Floyd's constant emphasis on money, expensive items, and status could point to personal insecurity, arguing that the strong need to prove wealth may come more from internal struggles than from true financial power.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
How was he? Like,
oh, so
he's fake as hell.
Oh, really?
Oh my God. He's so fake and he's insecure as hell. And the thing is, I don't even care about saying all this stuff. Yeah, you're not gonna fight me, are you, bitch? Okay. He's so insecure. So let me just tell you like some things that happened.
Okay.
So this was the Dubai podcast. For some reason, he's just making these noises, slah, 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 to his whole team, slah, slah, and just doing, just making some weird noises. It made no sense. And then one of my fans said, "Hey yo, Deji, I flew all the way from the UK for this." And then he You don't have to respond to that,
no,
but he responds being like, "It don't matter, man. You in Dubai now." Like why? Like
what do you call them things you get for Christmas? Those
soundboards.
Yeah.
Literally.
Gervonta Davis, who was previously promoted by Floyd Mayweather Jr., made bold claims saying Floyd owes large sums of money to people in Saudi Arabia. Davis suggested that Floyd may be facing financial pressure and could have entered questionable deals overseas to continue supporting his expensive lifestyle. His comments created a concerning picture of a fighter who was once viewed as nearly untouchable, but is now surrounded by growing doubts about his financial situation.
Man, it be cold bones. That too. Cold. Chop ass. Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. You owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell him to get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. Broken. Out here scamming people.
When Gervonta Davis publicly criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr., Floyd chose not to directly respond to the accusations. Instead, he remained calm and said that Gervonta had the right to share his own opinion. Floyd also stated that he still respected him and was proud of the success he had achieved, giving a measured response that appeared aimed at keeping the situation peaceful while staying away from the deeper concerns raised by the criticism.
Tank vents out on social media. He's been through a lot, throughout his life. So, but I take my hat off to him. I'm proud of him. Saturday night we had a game plan, and a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, he's to me he's still a kid, and when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind me and tell me, about what's right and what's wrong. He got the job done, but my hat off to Ryan Garcia, tough competitor, tough fighter, and the best man won.
Despite building his brand around the Money Mayweather persona, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has reportedly relied on bank loans as financial pressure continues to grow. Reports suggest that while debts have increased, he has continued spending large amounts to protect his luxury image and public reputation. Critics believe his strong desire to look endlessly wealthy has trapped him in a cycle of heavy spending, where keeping up the lavish lifestyle seems more important than addressing the real financial challenges behind it.
I'm not sure how many of you have seen, and was it Floyd Mayweather? He did this interview, and he was talking about how he got a loan. He got a loan from a bank, and his new real estate deal is going to make him $300 million a month. You see that?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Now, the fact that he pointed out was that everybody knows that he got his own capital, which is, money, right? But he still leveraged other people's money. Absolutely. So now he's making $300 million a month. Right. Well, he's going to, that's going to be his plan. So, just like I said, back to your example, right? The Airbnb. You get a place. I mean, there's a couple ways to do Airbnbs. Yeah. You can do it so where you're what's it called? Subleasing? Something like that? Yeah, subleasing. Mm-hmm. You don't technically own it, but the landlord's okay with it, or you can actually buy it. But in a situation where you're buying it, does cost money to fix it up, right?
Floyd Mayweather Jr. faced additional controversy when his real estate purchases in New York City drew legal attention, with questions raised about how he could afford such expensive properties while reportedly carrying large debts. His luxury lifestyle appeared to conflict with tax records showing that he owed significant unpaid amounts to the Internal Revenue Service. At the same time, Logan Paul claims that Floyd had not paid him for their exhibition fight, and Dana White later explained that in boxing exhibitions, the promoter collects the revenue and is responsible for paying the fighters. Because Floyd promoted the event himself, the payment responsibility rested fully on him, which led to more questions about how he manages his business and financial dealings.
We got Floyd Mayweather back in the real estate news again. This guy's on an acquisition spree like I haven't seen in a long time. You got to remember, in October, he bought a portfolio of multifamily properties in around Manhattan for $402 million. Well, this time he went all in on office property for a $10 billion portfolio. I got this out of Real Deal, by the way. Now, some of these properties listed are 410 10th Avenue and Hudson Yards. You got Jersey City's Harborside Office Complex. You've got the Aon Center in Chicago and the old post office building in Chicago as well. So the portfolio includes a total of 18 buildings that take up to 10 million square feet of space. Now, he's not new to this. He's got office properties as well. He's got a pretty good portfolio so far. He's got 16 properties worth about $7 billion. He's going to add this portfolio to it, and he's going to be on a tear. So I hope he has a good marketing company as well. But congrats to him.
Logan Paul, upset over not receiving his payment, said he planned to take legal action against Floyd Mayweather Jr. to recover the money he believes he is owed, adding another issue to the list of financial controversies around Floyd. At the same time, Joe Rogan suggested that Floyd's decision to fight Logan was mainly about money rather than competition. Rogan highlighted the strange situation of a legendary boxer taking exhibition bouts for quick earnings, which led many fans and analysts to question Floyd's real motives and how these choices might affect his legacy, with some believing that financial gain now matters more to him than pride in the sport.
Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather just fought, and Logan Paul made $20 million and Floyd Mayweather made $100 million, and they're looking at this like, hey, what about me? Like, how come I'm not making that kind of money?
You go through this with Mayweather?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's honestly bullshit. Like having people who aren't a professional promotional company control where the money goes is like, we made that mistake. But, you know, it's Floyd Mayweather, so before we fought him, we kind of were willing to do whatever, and now after the fact, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Because he's a scumbag. But now that we know that, and everyone else who fights Floyd should know that, like, don't let him control the money.
Would you ever fight him again under any circumstances?
No, he wanted to. He reached out. And,
yeah.
But, like,
no?
Yeah.
Jake Paul openly claimed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is facing financial problems and said many people are still misallied by the image Floyd presents to the public. Jake argued that the luxury lifestyle Floyd shows off is mostly for display and that the reality of his declining wealth is becoming more obvious. Around the same time, during the build-up to a major exhibition fight, Conor McGregor also mocked Floyd, accusing him of being unable to read and calling him broke. McGregor's harsh remarks added more pressure to Floyd's public image and highlighted what critics see as cracks in the wealthy persona he has promoted for years.
Like I said, I have time for all of these guys. I'll fight anyone. I don't give a who it is. Even if they want to come and get some sparring in, let's run it.
Jake, now did Logan ever get paid with the situation with Floyd Mayweather?
Nah, not yet. Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets these big checks and doesn't pay the taxes on it. And then the IRS comes hunting him down later. He owes a lot of people I know money. And Logan's deep down on that list, so I don't know if Logan's ever going to get paid. It's kind of up.
Jake, this is Conor McGregor. McGregor's got a lot of size.
Conor McGregor also took aim at Floyd Mayweather Jr. by mocking the reports about his unpaid tax debt, using the situation to question Floyd's financial stability. By bringing these problems into the spotlight, McGregor increased public doubt about how secure Floyd's fortune really is and added further embarrassment to the growing pressure surrounding his money and reputation.
Great. I feel good, training hard. Did Floyd not take out his own jets? Floyd's got 3. You know what else he got? And he got tax problems. That's what he's got. Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy.
Hard to get out from underneath.
Right, it is, especially when I'm on top of you.
Devin Haney shared his personal experience with Floyd Mayweather Jr., accusing him of being manipulative and dishonest. Haney explained that while many people are impressed by Floyd's fame and luxury lifestyle, he realized the reality much earlier. According to him, Floyd often covered up financial difficulties by showing off flashy wealth, using tight control over his image and public appearances to keep the impression that his money and success would never run out.
He's just trolling. He's trolling. He's telling me he's trolling. So I'm like, nah, he's not trolling. He's not trolling. That's real. Like, it was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
What was your father saying throughout camp about that?
He was same thing. Like, we was both going back and forth. Like, it gonna happen? Like, we could understand. We like, why the he wanted to start this now? Now, like, why all of a sudden he playing this crazy role? Now, why do you think? On the outside looking in, what would you say?
I don't know, bro. Like, when I seen it, I knew it wasn't right.
Haney accused Floyd Mayweather Jr. of betraying him for personal advantage, pointing to an incident before Haney's major fight with Ryan Garcia, when Floyd released a selectively edited sparring video that showed Haney struggling, a move many felt was timed to damage his confidence and reputation. Instead of standing by someone seen as his protege, Floyd appeared to use the situation to protect his own image, which critics say exposed insecurity behind his polished public persona. Floyd has often spoken about enjoying money rather than saving it, saying that real happiness comes from living freely, and even suggesting he felt happier before building huge wealth. But his continued issues with unpaid debts have led many to argue that this approach ignores financial responsibility and has created ongoing problems for him.
But you throw a lot of money around, don't you?
Why not? You can't take it with you. I mean, there's no Brent trucks pulling up at no funeral home. So, I mean, you gotta be able to enjoy your money, but make your money work for you.
Carpe diem, seize the day, live every day.
Absolutely.
That's Floyd Mayweather's strategy.
My strategy is I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. No matter how you look at it, just because I may wear a diamond necklace or a big diamond ring. Because another guy, he wear a ring on his ring finger, and he's no better than I am. He's doing the same thing I'm doing, but he's just sweeping his dirt under the rug, and mine is out in the open.
Money doesn't make people happy, but you've got a hell of a lot of it. And are you happy?
Am I happy? Absolutely. I'm happy because my children are happy. I'm happy because my mom is happy. I'm not happy because of the money, because I was happier when I didn't have the money.
In 2021, Floyd Mayweather Jr. and rapper Tyga became involved in another financial dispute when Miami jeweler Leonard Sulaimanoff claimed they owed nearly $4 million for luxury watches and diamonds jewelry. According to the complaint, some initial payments were made, but the full amount was never completed, which added to the list of financial disagreements and legal issues that have followed Floyd in recent years.
2008, three broke comics turned YouTube sketches into a $100 million empire. Adam Devine and Blake Anderson met at Orange Coast College, where they bonded over comedy. They were both regularly on the improv scene in LA, which is where Adam meets Anders Holmes. Now at the time, Blake and Adam were already shooting skits with Blake's childhood best friend as the director and film crew. His name was Kyle Nochek. He's kind of the fourth unknown member of the group. But after Adam met Anders, he decided to bring him in the group, and the four instantly hit it off. They then created a sketch group called Mail Order Comedy, where they uploaded all their skits to YouTube and MySpace. Then in 2008, they had their best idea yet with a sketch called Fifth Year, about three roommates who partied through college and now are bumbling through life and work, if that sounds familiar. The sketch became so popular that Comedy Central actually DM'd them to see if they could make a show for them. And after a month of not answering them, they ended up pitching Fifth Year to Comedy Central, which would eventually turn into Workaholics. The first episode ran on April 6, 2011, and it quickly became a cult classic for Comedy Central. 7 seasons later, it's a streaming gold mine worth over $100 million. Then they spun that broke boy hustle into their 2018 Netflix film Game Over Man. Now over a decade later, these four turned living room skits into a comedy dynasty, showing you don't need big budgets to have something people will love.
That brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching, and make sure to stay tuned for more updates. We'll see you in the next one.